Welcome, you gristly space citizens gathered around a public toilet like some sort of macabre futuristic theatre. And no, I'm not just talking about my YouTube channel, that's actually a recap of what happened in yesterday's episode. Welcome to Space Haven, a game where I'm not entirely sure quite yet, to be honest with you. My long-term goal, my plan anyway, is to enslave every single alien we come across, put them on their own little ship, and then ideally launch that ship into a sun. I don't know if you could do that, but the developers did watch yesterday's episode, so if you're looking for open suggestions, one thing that's just occurred to me, we don't have any sort of hierarchy system on our ship. We don't have any ranks, we don't have a captain or any sort of system. I think, who am I going to make captain here? Honestly, I think Old Fat Larry. Look, I know he's a fan favorite. I think Old Fat Larry deserves to be Captain Old Fat Larry. I think he's the perfect guy for the job. Gristle? I mean, Gristle's good, but she's a chemist, right? She could be our medical officer. And you got Susan in charge of kind of tactical security. Sherwood Forest? He's like, well, he's the botanist, isn't he? Kind of crew botanist. You know, that very famous military rank of botanist. Oh, Susan's not happy about something. Susan, what's up? Did you eat without a table again? Ate too much. As if that's my problem. As if that's my fault. She really does not like Gristle, but she's okay with Sherwood Forest and Fat Larry for the time being. And they're just having a conversation. Oh my god. Fat Larry, you can't do that. Someone was mean to me? Oh, was it Sherwood Forest? Is it the Sherwood Forest or Gristle? Oh, I quite like their remote system. Kind of gives me a bit of a Sims vibe there, you know? So, I want to get this ship up and running, and I think we need to do that as fast as possible, ideally. First thing we want to do, actually, is build some sort of ship storage so that thing stops screaming at me. Large storage, yeah, that'll do it. So these things are going to go out and do the mining, I assume, the little pods over here. So why don't we put another storage bay on this side? They need power, correct? I'm going to have to kind of just get used to remembering what things actually do and don't require power. No, I actually think we're fine with that. Okay, there we go. So let's move on to mining an asteroid. A great way to produce more building blocks is by mining asteroids for raw resources and using various refineries to turn them into usable building blocks. More water can be acquired by mining asteroids for ice and turning it into purified water with the water purifier facility. Okay. I assume that would be more relevant if you have a larger crew, because obviously you've got the recycler right now. Maybe with a smaller crew you can recycle, you know, everything you need there. Mine an asteroid by selecting it and pressing the mine button. Tactical view will show the asteroid selected. One of your ships as the destination of the mining operation. Cool, so let's go tactical view then. Let's go to... we've got 32 water stockpiled. I think we'll keep an eye on that one. Just remember we've got 32 for now. We'll see kind of this time tomorrow whether we are dropping any water there. Obviously, in-game I meant by that. Okay, we could go for you then. So we've got Hyperium there. We've got over here Energium. That's what we need to make the ship go. We haven't got any engines. So honestly, I feel like we've got some bigger fish to fry there. We've got a ship here that we can hail. But I mean, it does say that it's, Derelict. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody on there. I hate to say it. Let's go mine you then. Let's say get both of them on there. Or is that just, how many you should mine? Why not? Let's go for the whole thing then. Because Old Fat Larry and Sherwood Forest don't really have anything else to do right now. We could build more buildings and whatnot, but I feel like this is probably a bit more helpful in the long term. There we are. So a recycler transforms scrap materials into a variety of usable resources. Releases heat and it's noisy. Enclosed with walls and a spacesuit door to ensure a safe working environment. Got it. Okay. With walls and a spacesuit door. Right, okay. I assume what they mean by that is the heat that it puts out will be extremely dangerous unless you've got a protective suit. Got it. Fine, that's a great idea. Let's throw one of those down then. But there's probably some very clever things you could do, like, for example, enclose it in its own wall and vent the... I mean, maybe that is perhaps what they meant. Build it within its own wall and then vent out the excess heat, but of course if you do that then you require the spacesuit to do it, so that might also work. Actually, I don't know how big this is. I'm just like planning out this room without any idea how big the damn thing is. Recycler, there we are. Oh, it's pretty sizable. Actually perfect. I might be the best player of this game there has ever been. So these ones here, standard X1 model door contains a built-in vent. We don't want that. This one here is just a larger version of the same door. I want a spacesuit door then. We have to put it round. You want to put it that way. How do I install these doors into these walls? Maybe I need to make the walls slightly thicker? Maybe we gotta wait for the walls to be built in the first place, perhaps. 14.13 mining accident. What happened? Oh, Fat Larry, you okay? Lonely? Someone was mean to me, major discomfort, awake, uncomfortable environment. Yeah, you could say that. I like that little pods, though. Those are cool. Susan the Beast is out in this one. Susan, was it you? I think she's fine. Health is at 90, but that's default, isn't it? Well, depending on, of course, your other stats there. Okay, mining accident, but I think there wasn't any side effects of it. We've got another floor power conduit down there to power the thing. Then all we need is to throw down a spacesuit door. I wonder if we need to make it longer. So spacesuit on that side to go through that. No, it seems to work fine. Okay, fantastic. So then I assume we could put a vent down on the other side then and vent out the excess heat into space. Oh, look, you can't build them externally. Okay, I guess it's just because the heat in this room reaches such a level that it's not safe for people to work in. So what have we got then? We can recycle soft scrap, infra scrap, hull scrap, energy scrap, and tech scrap. Okay, that produces infra blocks and components. Okay, so you get a byproduct along with just kind of a generic infra block there too. Okay, got it. Soft scrap produces soft blocks. I was actually looking at something there that used soft blocks and material. What was that? It was like a spacesuit storage or something like that. I didn't know if we had to build one of those, a spacesuit locker, because we do have, obviously, the spacesuit door now. Let's throw one of those down. Just right there. Sure, why not? Old Fat Larry on his way home right now. Can we see what they've actually gathered from that? Minor. Inventory. There we are. Picked up 4 Hyperium. And then, how are you doing out there? Susan. She's doing absolutely fine. So that looks as if it's basically fully exhausted now, right? When she's finished with that final set of mining. 4 apiece. There we go. Very nice. Fantastic. Okay, so we might as well set up another one then. So why don't we go for... Again, I don't think the water is entirely necessary right now. Let's go for this one instead. Might as well queue that up. I'm alright with that. That way it basically means everybody's got a job, assuming we're still building something with besides Gristle at that point. Gristle a good chef. We could always put Gristle on cooking. What does that count as, do you think? Maybe it doesn't count as anything. Maybe you can just get one down, eh? Yeah, seems to actually not require anything. Place a table and chairs nearby to create a proper dining room for your crew members. The kitchen will prepare meals from raw food. Oh, okay. Well, look, I'm happy to put that down alongside our algae dispenser as well. We might be able to kind of min-max it early on to ensure they've got some nice foods occasionally, but maybe algae most of the time. So the next tutorial, equip your crew members. Draft and equip your crew members with weapons, select a character and draft them. After this action, move them to a storage facility and interact to open up the inventory menu and arm them. Okay then. We do have weapons for everybody, correct? With this particular scenario. We've got 2 pistols, 2 rifles, or shotguns or whatever. There we are. So Susan the Beast. Let's go and grab something out of there then. I think it's that button they want us to try, right? And then... Hey, perfect. There we go. Hey, I like this full-on inventory system. That's kind of nice. Primary weapon. And then I was just seeing if you could equip that as a secondary. I probably wouldn't anyway, because we probably want everybody to get their own. There you go. Fantastic. So, a little bit concerned that it is tutorializing. Yeah, that's what I was about to get into. I was a little bit concerned it was tutorializing us on how to equip a weapon. Feel like we probably might end up in some combat here. When drafted, crew members can be ordered to board a shuttle. A shuttle can then be also drafted to use as a transport for your crew to head over to a derelict ship. Got it. Move the shuttle manually by pressing the dock and select a docking position. So are we going to need a spacesuit, do you think, to get aboard this vessel? I don't see why not. We might as well give it a go. And then give oxygen, take oxygen. I think we'll just jump in, right? Is that how that works? There we are. And then we can draft this one. I think it was already drafted there. And then we can move it out. Oh, that's really cool. Hey, that's fantastic. Okay, little ship. Oh, look at him go. I hope we can rename it. Can we rename the shuttle? Well, let's not worry about that for the time being. So let's go over to this derelict ship. Man, that's so cool. Go, Susan. Kill. If we go here and then press the dock button. Hey, there we are. So it's an airlock or tile position. So you want to go for that one then. And then accept. I wasn't apparently as accurate as I thought I would be there. Oh, it's got to come upwards, I see. There you go. Okay, Susan. Let's take this very carefully, my friend. And then we select Susan the Beast and what, march her off? Oh, let's pick the shuttle again, my bad. Ah, right there. Exit craft button. To be fair, the tutorial might actually tell us that. Yeah, exit the shuttle from the lower left window. My bad. Right, let's take a look then. Hello? Susan. Oh! Okay. Explore derelict. Yep. Okay, neutralize any hostiles. Okay, I think we're good for that. Thank you. Susan? Let's give it a little shot there, my friend. Oh my god. Shit, they're fast. Okay, take this slower then. Take it slower. Kill. Okay. Let's be careful. We're gonna have to go a lot slower than I normally would. Those things move like crazy. Okay. Careful. Kill. You have to right-click them to shoot. Just don't want to accidentally start moving her. Oh, Susan. She's okay. She's okay. Okay. Let's go down here. I assume we can salvage from the ship as well then, can we? Let's not worry about that for the timing. Hello? Anyone home? I think we're fine. Can't see around the blind corner, I assume. Okay, there we go. Just take this carefully. This is a big ship for poor Susan to be on here by herself. Could have probably sent some other muscle with her. Okay. Take a look through this one. Oh, God, I hate it. Oh, open the door, Susan. In you come. Hey! What is this? We got a log? Okay. How do we grab that? Oh, new data log. There we go. I might have accidentally shot the table. Don't worry about it. Oh, she automatically acquires targets. Okay, let's get some distance there, Susan. And move a little slower than she does. Okay. And kill. And run. Okay, careful, careful, careful. Shit, there's a lot of them. I kind of wish I'd have sent more people in now. Okay. Look, if things start going a little awry, we can just probably shut the door, right? Okay, let's go gun that one down, please. Oh, God. Oh, God, Susan. Susan. Do you know she's holding it down? She's holding it down. I need to give it... Okay, open wound. That's a bit more of a problem. Holy crap, there's so many! And it was slipped due to bad environmental conditions. Ah, Susan, got it. Yeah, Susan, you'll be fine. Maybe we get back on the ship fast. Maybe get back on the ship fast. Okay. Okay. Oh! As far as encounters go, feel like that wasn't the smoothest. I might send more people. I feel like I should have sent Gristle as well. I know Gristle's not the same kind of level of combat as Susan the Beast. Very few people are. Simultaneously, even if she just gets off a couple of good shots, Gristle that is, and helps out, that's better than nothing. My worry now is that they're going to be in the kind of docking zone. Let's get Susan back, get her some medical care, let her have a good night's sleep too, hopefully. Well, I set Gristle to be highest priority medical. I'll be honest, I'm not sure Gristle actually did anything. The open wound is now healed, so it expires in 20 hours. Recovering from an open wound, she is no longer bleeding. Then she's also been bitten 16 times. Health minus 16, energy minus 32, overall wound minus 16, but it expires in 15 hours. So I think, honestly, have some time off, Susan. Let's give her, like, what was the open wound? That was 20 hours. Let's give her minimum 20 hours of no time doing anything. I've learnt my mistake there. Don't try and take on a derelict ship with a single person, basically. Poor old fat Larry. Just never invited. Turns out meat from a human is contraband. Excellent. So we have to, that's kind of interesting. You have to balance their meals adequately for space adventures then, eh? Food value is too high. So we can only go for, what if we drop all these down? I didn't want to do it just in case, you know, it messed with the whole thing. Yeah, so we can go like a nice 51% human meat meal. That sounds quite nice. We won't resort to cannibalism quite yet, but if Susan gets killed, I'll be honest with you, my chance of resorting to cannibalism is far higher. Out of pure frustration, I'm going to eat Susan. She's only got 3 more hours on her open wound, at which point we'll send her and Gristle back to the ship. Between the two of them, and I think with some savvy, careful plays, they might be able to do it. That way we can leave old fat Larry and Sherwood Forest out there mining. So let's send them to go and get some ice next. I did notice that their water supply has already dropped down by 2. So let's go and get this done as soon as possible. There you go. It's just about to expire. So let's get you two on the vessel. I have equipped Gristle with a rifle as well there. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. Maybe there'll be some good salvage on the other ship. Who knows? So let's go. Can we just go straight dock? Yeah, we can. Bear in mind the second we get off their ship, there might still be aliens. Yep. Well, that's fine. We're all good. Don't panic. Okay, here we go. Take it slowly. Just gotta watch those blind corners a little bit. Let's just make sure that we haven't got any back here. You know, you go that way just in case it happens to walk in the room. Okay, we're good. Let's progress down. Let's be very careful about things. We're gonna be so careful with positioning now then, eh? What about friendly fire? Is that something we have to worry about? Oh, this ship is huge. Let's keep going the way we were going before. So this way is opened up into space itself, so we should probably be a little bit careful about that. And then what have we got through here? Come down, come down. Gristle. What's that? Medical bed? Is that what we were after? Can I salvage that? Oh, interesting. Look. Wonder if we're able to take this ship apart when we're done. We'll come back this way. Oh shit, there's one. Pull back. Get it. Susan, Gristle, kill. I assume we don't have to worry about ammo or anything like that. Okay, press forward then. This is high tension. God, I hope we don't crack open one of these ships and end up with something like a xenomorph coming after us. I've had enough of that to last me a lifetime already. Okay, you go that way. Really, I should have sent them round the other way to flank as well. What do you think, left or right? Let's start with this side. I think this is just a... Ah, there we go. We've got a log there. Let's bring you up. Okay, so how do I pick that up? Give it a grab. 55 credits. Oh, no! Don't shoot the chair. Susan! That was somebody's chair. People have such itchy trigger fingers. You suddenly click on anything and they're blowing it away. Okay, we got storage here? Can we crack that open? I wonder if we can blow that apart and see what's in there. Well, for the time being, we won't worry about it. There might actually genuinely be a tutorial for salvaging ships, and there's me just going through and blowing away all the furniture. Oh, here comes one now. Susan. Good work. The double team. Susan and Gristle. This room seems pretty sizable. Let's send Gristle up this way to go. No. Gristle. Send Gristle through this door. Really, it would make more sense going down there, catch him in a crossfire, but this is okay. Right. Press on. And press on. Did you just close that fucking door again? Gristle. Oh, there we are. Whoa, what is this? Oh, shit. They're almost out of oxygen. Well, let's get them back in the, let's get them back in the vessel for a little while. I don't know if there's any oxygen in our shuttle. Shit. Hurry. Okay, that's another thing we've got to bear in mind when we're out on these little journeys. They have topped up with oxygen, right? So we can dump it back out again now, right? God damn. This is good. This is high tension, though. A little bit on edge before Susan and Gristle. I'm not going to let anybody die this campaign. That's my personal goal. No one will ever die. Well, I mean, even though Susan did almost, instantly die there. Right, press forward. Okay, nothing. We're getting to the rear of the ship now. Okay. Susan, come on through. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is so high tension. I don't like it. Oh, you can spacewalk. Look. Oh, that's cool. Big fan of that. Okay, go grab that log. You come down here. Go and land. Okay, 55. I wonder if it consumes more oxygen when you're boosting around like that. Let's be careful. Okay, so this area is now all clear. We've got one more room left to go. I'm almost willing to bet. I almost don't want to say it, but I'm almost willing to bet there's a big old bug in here, isn't there? Some massive creature that's going to kill poor Gristle. Gristle, you can open the door. I'm less attached to you than I am with Susan. Hello? Oh, there's no one here. No power. No power to that either. Can we salvage now? Ooh. I wonder if now we're allowed to move things around a little bit, eh? Build a hull stabilizer. So this is the type of ship we could eventually end up building. And obviously far, far bigger than this. This is very cool. I wonder what this thing does. I wonder if you could even salvage this ship. Get your crew onto here, patch up the holes in it, and turn this one into your vessel. That would be cool. Oh, there you go. You must undraft your shuttle. Let's keep it paused a second. Before it can transport salvage resources to your ship. Don't forget to undraft your crew members as well. Ah. So we click that button, and then it becomes a... Just a kind of carrier, basically. Okay. Can I salvage this, please? Can we grab that? How do we salvage, then? Ah, here we are. So, salvage the vessel. And then you pick what you want from it, I guess. We can transfer stuff over, too. Oh, that's probably automatic, isn't it, doing it that method? Ah, there we are. So we can see exactly what is aboard the vessel now that is salvageable. So let's say select all. We've got 3 energium, 1 water, 1 ball, 1 hyperfuel. We've got 2 hull blocks, 2 infra blocks, 3 tech blocks, 4 of the soft blocks, 1 fruit. Don't know if I'd trust that at this point. 4 space food and an energy cell. Interesting. Okay, so select it all. And I assume now because it's because we've got the shuttle dot there and everything else, our people will start collecting things off of that then, eh? So they're going to top up. Oh? Where are we going? Oh, we automatically salvaged it. I wonder what they're doing. Okay. Let's just keep an eye on them. Let's watch them, see what they do then. Oh, my mistake. Okay, so you have to select all, and then you click the transfer button to transfer it over to our current starting ship there, the HSS Ophelia. And obviously, if you've got a large fleet, you can transfer between that. Got it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get that done first. So if I just do that and then deselect, will they now start working on that? No. Okay. Transfer tab can be used to bring the salvage resources back to your ship. No, the crew members and shuttle need to be undrafted. Okay. Well, set up. I wonder if it's just we've caught it at kind of, yeah, see, look there. Unfinished salvage or transfer jobs. So maybe it's just not set up yet in this one. Or is it because we've got no one who's good at piloting? That could be a problem. Oh, there they go now. I didn't change anything. Just had to wait a little bit longer for them to head over. Oh, they're all coming over here. Wow. It's old fat Larry gathering these things. Fantastic. And then after we've grabbed all this stuff up, I guess we'll scrap it next and take some other resources back. I love that that's all automated. I love that we don't have to mess around, you know, hauling that stuff back to it, transferring it over. That was just all down to those guys. Didn't have to change anything about the work tab. I didn't have to, you know, do anything about the shuttle there. They were just on it straight away. In hindsight, I kind of like the idea of doing something really, really mundane in Space Haven. It's really easy to say, let's be a pirate king. Let's be intergalactic, I don't know, space troopers. Let's go for full-on slavery. How about just old fat Larry's big fat removals? We just fly around and we help people, you know, loot and remove things from ships that have otherwise been left for scrap. Honestly, that sounds incredible. And there he is now, old fat Larry pulling it apart for parts. They do actually get in the mining ships very briefly and start pulling apart the sidewalls there. So I think this whole thing is going to be completely gone by the time Fat Larry's done with it. I'm kind of hoping we could keep those beds, but that's okay. Maybe we have to do some more research or something like that. Let's take a look at our next tutorial then. Build a hull stabilizer. They reinforce the spaceship's frame, strengthen it, and generally improving structural integrity. Multiple hull stabilizers can work in unison to bolster the hull beyond its normal limits. Sufficient hull stability is needed for hyperspace jump capability. Build objects, system, hull stabilizer. Got it. Objects, hull stabilizer. There we are. Man, look at the hyperdrive. That looks so cool. Right, hull stabilizer. Let's just throw that down. To be honest, I guess like here is absolutely fine, right? Just throw it there. Heading home after a hard day of scrapping, old fat Larry? I suppose that's the point, really, right? You can be whatever the hell you want in space. You could be an old scrapper. You could be a pirate king. We could go into slavery. We could do all three. Although that does just seem like ultimately piracy again. What if you can? I guess playing within the confines of like the game's laws. I assume some systems are going to have various different laws to other systems. Man, I'm kind of excited to do this. There we go. See if we can do this jump at some stage and see exactly what, you know, what we've got out there. Build 2 Hyperium hyperdrives and 1 navigation console. All right, I can do that. I mean, it's not very ship-shaped, is it? I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're in space. It can be whatever shape we really want it to be. 2 Hyperion hyperdrives. So we have to kind of bolt them onto the outside of the ship there. Let's try not to block the bathroom with it. Let's throw one down there. We'll try and throw one down around here as well. We have to move the algae dispenser. Oh, that's interesting. So it'll tell you if you've queued up way too much stuff for your people to do. Some task is being neglected, so you draw a large amount of tasks queued. Well, what I've done is when you scrap the ship, let's go back to the tactical map a second. When we scrap this, there's an option to expedite it. And what they'll do is temporarily, as it says there, raise work priority in the ship to the highest. Assign crew to work on derelict ships will prioritize this ship over other fleet ships. I assume if we were to disable that, because scrapping or whatever the job happens to be is lower than construction for Fat Larry, I assume if I were to disable that, he would go and build this up. But honestly, it doesn't matter for the time being. We're obviously not going to hyperdrive away or anything like that until we pulled this thing apart. All right, there you go. I've done a little bit of moving around inside our horrible, horrible box ship. We've got the navigations console built as well. The 2 engines are now set up, and I've moved the power grid around. I had to do a lot of kind of rewiring of everything, to be honest, to get this to work. But now it looks a little bit better, I think. They got a little bit more room. Kind of moved the kitchen around so it's, you know, like a proper kitchen, not just a bunch of tables next to an engine. So now we got to build ops. Let's go to system operations console. Oh, that's fucking huge. I guess we'll could just throw that like down there. No, put it like oh no. It turns out this horrible square ship was a terrible idea. I'm gonna put it like right there. It fits. Kind of. Nice and warm, right next to the hyperdrive engine. Let's throw down a research lab then. Where am I going to put all these things? I know what you're thinking. Build a bigger ship. What I want to do is get through the tutorial and maybe build a new ship. Because the giant flying rectangle doesn't have much appeal to it. That is enough facilities. There we are, research labs. Could we just kind of throw it like back here somewhere? I mean, it does fit there. It doesn't mean I want it to fit there. I can't reinstall the power. I'll cry. If I have to reinstall the power grid, I will actually cry. We could put the bridge over here. And then we can move this thing, whatever this thing is again, over there. There we are. It's making plenty of space. Insufficient resources for... Okay. So we have to use the recycler now, right? So what do we need for you then? We need 2 of those. Those are tech blocks, correct? So let's take... Yeah, these things here. Infra blocks, sorry. Let's take... Whatever, really. Doesn't really matter, right? Recycle continuously. And is that now... There you are. Susan's on it. Susan? What a lad. We haven't got enough power. Right, I could have probably predicted that. We got to build another... Okay, why don't we turn some things off here? Let's get rid of... Can we just, like, turn off the engines for the time being? It's probably not a good idea if we can't... if we can't even get that going. Look, let's cut the power to the ships. Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough just to allow us to smelt... Yeah, so all of this is now turned off. That's fine. I'm alright with that for the time being. There we go. All I had to do was cut power to half the ship. Bad environment. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Execute a hyperspace jump. Brother, I'm not sure you know what you're asking here. Your spaceship is now capable of hyperspace travel. Yeah, I think we can safely assume that. Between the rolling blackouts and the incompetent crew, I'm sure we'll be fine. Open up a systems menu, give the command to prepare for a hyperspace jump. Wait until the crew has charged up the hyperdrives and they press the jump button. Okay, yeah. Is that like ops console, bridge console? I feel like we should move this stuff onto like this power grid instead. So I'm gonna like put that there. And we're gonna put this over here facing it, right? And then let's take this thing and just straight up cut the power to it. So what we've got turned off is our little pod bays. We've got storage, whatever that thing is. Tools fertility, fine. Gas scrubber, fine. No, that seems terrible. No, we definitely need the gas scrubber on. Okay. We're good? What's our power grid looking like? Okay, yeah, we're fine. Let's do it then. Let's do it. Okay, so execute a hyperspace jump. Open the systems menu. Give the command to prepare for a hyperspace jump. Okay. Give the command. Prepare for a jump to hyperspace. Oh, God. Okay. Prepare. Hyperjump. Mining pods recalled. Shuttles are restricted. Yes, they are. They're preparing the jump to hyperspace. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Look, see the engines booting up now. Oh, look at that. And we can jump. We've got 16 jump distance. Let's do it. Fat Larry's big fat cube. Fucking gone. Wow. So we're going to head down to here then. Asteroid field 321. It's a universal sector. The Android Collective is here. I don't like the sound of the Android Collective. Collective implies bad. They could just be friends. So how do we... So they're just... What, are they hyperspacing down to here? There we go. You got to click on that one. And there we are. What's this one here? This one is a... I think that's just unoccupied, right? So that's a claimable ship in there. Whoa. Claimable ship might be a lot better than the crap one I've got. We scrap our cube. We build up this one instead. Unvisited sector Derelict noble metals. What's this one got again? Energium. The Android Collective. I don't like the sound of the Android Collective, I'll be honest with you. But you know what? Can we drop out here? Can we just stay here for a little while? Exit hyperspace and enter the current sector. Sure. I'm sure we can jump back to the other one if we really want to, right? Oh, there it is. Oh, look at how agile it is. So graceful. Oh, there we go. So we can select where we want to put our ship. I suppose we'll put it as close to this thing as possible and as far away from that as possible. You go deploy. Boom. Here we are in the middle of fucking nowhere. Oh my God, there's the Android Collective. I don't know if they're evil or not. Why don't we hail them and find out? Hello. Trade allowed. Okay, that's good. Oh, Meadowhawk. That sounds fine. Hail. Cannot hail. Operations offline. Oh, to be fair, yeah, we might have still the... Oh, there we are. Android Collective. Molly DeMaid. Oh, they're fine. They're friendly. They're neutral. Trade allowed. Vision is not shared. Visiting is not allowed. Power balance is -20. We are weaker. Okay, that's things worth remembering then. Declare war. I'm alright. Can I just kind of... Permission to visit ship. 16% chance. Share vision. Okay, fine. Offer a small gift. Relationship +4. Maybe we should make some friends early on. I do feel like we're kind of up against it right now. Well, before we start worrying about diplomacy and interacting with people, let's stop here for today. I might jump over to that other system tomorrow and then scrap the giant cube. Scrap the Larry cube. It's a good ship. It's a loyal and noble ship, and it's got us far. But I think it's already outlived its usefulness, and we've only done one jump with it. I want to see what the other ship is, because if it's kind of a cool design, we could always appropriate that. What we got going on here? So we could always mine this, get it on board, jump out while we've still got the kind of food and resources to do so. Watch out for our water a little bit there, though. I like this game. I think this is going to be awesome, especially if we can eventually, I don't know, maybe we can claim some systems. Maybe we could build our intergalactic empire. We know for a fact we can build up our fleet, so we definitely can build an intergalactic empire. I'm interested to see what this has got going for me. If you've got any hints that don't spoil things, I'm all ears. I'm trying to avoid spoilers for this as much as possible. I have been reading through Steam Workshop threads and things like that, but I'm trying not to ruin some of the kind of endgame or some of the fun experiences for myself. So, again, hints are fine. Try and avoid spoilers if possible if you do have anything to point out, anything to streamline. Any shipbuilding tips? Because I'll be honest, this cube is really making me unhappy. Thank you to those who make me the happiest of all. The patrons. Keep that to yourself, though. Thank you to Nikki Sticks, El Chalupa Cabra, Hualg, Chaos Undying, El Scorchio82, Sign Mortar, Pancake65, Chris Schenk, Blunk, Pep Fiend, Rage Dragon, Michael Mullen, Moira, Holy Reapers, and of course everyone else at the executive producer tiers over on Patreon for their support there. Thank you guys for allowing me all this time to record 6 daily episodes across 3 channels. Go watch all the other stuff. Thank you to Therabies, Almadel Solomonis, Vegan Slayer, Aono, Calron24, Blackman00, Tessix, Unique Weapon, Matthew, Ben Ice Cream, House of Blues, Lucius Martius, GV, and Larry the Emu.